Brushy brush, 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 brush. Oh, such a cutie. He's gonna look so nice when all that fat is gone. He's already trimming. Yeah, he's already trimming up. Like his butt isn't so big and his belly is not so.
He's not so round in the wrong spots.
Oh my gosh, he was so fat in the butt.
When I first met him, I thought,
Roly poly pody. Roly poly pody.
you're a pretty boy though. Come on, you're getting to be very beautiful. He's starting. Aren't you?
I told Rachel I was so sad that she gelded him.
Well, yeah, I read that on there. Like, yeah, he would have thrown some good color.
Well, and I like his build. I like his height. I like his chest. I like his hip. I like his back.
He would make easy keepers.
Yeah.
He's an easy keeper. And you don't want, that's one of the hardest things is having a horse that's not. It's not fun. Our daughter's horse was like that. Damn, it was hard to keep her. She was old, but shit. With every pointer, it was a struggle.
Look a boy.
Well, it did turn out to be a nice day.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like, I don't have to wear my bibs today. It's like almost 40 degrees.
I came out this morning and it was raining, but I saw blue sky. So I thought, I'm not going to put any horses in the barn. I'm just going to leave them outside and hope, because they drive faster if there's a little bit of a breeze.
I just wanted to see.
Yeah, it was snowing up at my place, but if it's raining here, it's snowing up there.
You like it?
And so, yeah, it was snowing when I stopped over at the feed store, too. It was raining.
It was snowing really good at my house.
Yeah, it was snowing really good at my house, too. Big, big, fluffy flakes.
Yeah. And then it stopped, and then it started again. I'm sure it was the same for you.
Yeah.
About the time you said, I'm ready.
I know. I was like, And then I was like, I'm just going to drive down in the Subaru. And then I go, I've got to bring Bob hay. I guess I had to take the trailer. And then it was so slippery, like, when I was turning it around, that I was like, I am bringing horses today.
Well, I forgot to tell you that we got down to Kalispell and Mike's flight was, well, not the flight was canceled, but the appointment that he had on the line was canceled, so ended up just going to the grocery store. Did you use your saddlebag?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured because it's easier for your legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, good boy. Good boy.
No flinching.
Well, like the other day, we just brought him out. He's never just been brought out and saddled. We've always worked him on the ground. So, like when he kind of got goosey, it didn't surprise me just because we didn't have his mind working.
Okay, the last time I did this, about,
You want me to do it?
Swing it. Yep. Swing it.
I guess it'll be a good
Swing.
and for talk.
1, 2, swing. Ha, ha. No, swing it. I know, because it's fully loaded.
Sorry, Bobs.
It's
You
okay.
did pretty good though.
Did she take your Colorado yet?
No, I still have it. Oh, yeah, that's the hobble for it.
You did pretty good for having the saddle slammed up on him like that.
Yeah, it's funny because I sold it and we were all complaining about using it yesterday. And then I was like, and I'm looking for a new Colorado. I need them to just make like a flex light.
Like I said, I really want one of those lightweight weights.
Yeah, something.
28 pounds.
I mean,
28 pounds?
28 pounds.
I'm spoiled. I love the way it feels though. Like when I ride in my Colorado, like I like the way it sits my seat and I have really good balance.
See, that's why both of these saddles are so close to each other that do your cinch first.
Yep.
I just don't want it in front of him.
You can get away with the breast collar first on a broke horse, but
Yeah.
I don't put anything on them that isn't the cinch first, just because even broke horses are stupid sometimes.
sometimes.
He's so cool.
So I thought what we would do is move this tank and barrels, salt block.
Put the hay right there.
Put some of those mats down, and we'll set hay on the mats. And then I gotta figure out how to keep the dogs out of it, because I know that they're going.
Like this one.
I know they're going to go, oh, I can lay in the hay and
Hey,
be outside. That's
hey,
better than being in the
Delta.
barn.
Oh, hi. She's so cute.
Was having a nice little sleep right there.
So cute.
See her right now.
For the little baby. It's a baby dog.
This afternoon, I've gotta go in the house. I got some business that I gotta take care of, so.
No, drive his shoulder away wherever you're going. And direct him with your hand. He needs to know where he's going.
But he departed.
Mm-hmm. That's not his bad side, though.
Man, yesterday was both of his cats, and they were both. I mean, he just wanted to be.
Clockwise is his bad way.
You just look so much better than you did just even a couple weeks ago.
Well, they always look better under saddle too, but that belly shrinking.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we were working with him
And the
earlier.
fat butt
He looked so much better.
and all the fat. Just the fat.
Once he gets into work and shape, he's gonna be gorgeous.
Yeah.
You get him to lope.
Cue with your mouth before your hands and your body.
Step closer.
Kiss to canter, click to trot.
Make your circle a little bit bigger so you can,
Okay.
and follow him with the whip. Don't put the whip behind you. Follow it where you can see it.
Kiss to canter. You can't use the same cue to trot as canter. So how are you gonna do a stop to canter departure if you use the same cue for stop to trot? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna make that? How is he gonna differentiate between canter and trot if you use the same exact cue? That's like pulling on the reins to go. It doesn't, you have to have something different. Yep, look at his shoulder.
And make your circle a little bigger.
Like,
If-
get back.
Yeah, and put your whip right, point your whip at his butt, okay? So you can see it, so he knows that if he,
Like this.
well, that's not, that's.
No,
that
he
was-
can
that was-
he can see it if you have it in front of you.
That was, you were pointing it at me, not him.
So I need to have it closer to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Just have it where he can see it. Shoulder. Point. Relax your scarecrow arm.
This one?
Yeah, once you've got him going. So the tow truck guy, and what happened?
Oh, and the plow truck broke down right out here.
Oh.
And he was trying to beat us up with a hammer. Fuck.
Ah! You can't say that in a video.
I didn't know you were videoing.
Yeah, that's why I have my phone right here following.
Well,
the
I
horse.
was watching her and the horse.
I mean, I screamed during the obscenities, but that's fine.
You can delete that part.
Oh, I don't edit anything. I'm glad you think that I have time to go back, look through this video, find that specific part, put it on my iMovie, splice it once I found the exact second, then piece it back together. You think I have time for that?
Anyway, that's what that guy said.
No.
I was just mimicking him.
Okay.
Um,
Gonna get us kicked off Facebook.
so anyway,
Face plant.
like I said, I went down and asked.
And again, kiss the canner. Okay. You got to stick with him. Otherwise, you're just going to teach him that if he just continues to long trot, you're not going to make him. Canner.
So
Delta!
get
Delta!
him, then I need to be a little bit
Delta,
more aggressive with this.
come.
I'm going
Delta! Come!
more aggressive with the whip.
Just pop him on the butt.
Delta!
Okay.
Delta, come.
I haven't done that yet, so.
You're not going to hurt him. Q, yep.
Yeah, you just stay here. Just stay here. No.
And see, you didn't even have to get up to him and use it. You just had to threaten him to use it. Go, go, and not hee 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 hee. Make your horse go. Go. There you go. Now stop him before he stops. What are you doing? Are you asking for a whoa?
Stop.
Okay, so did you ask him to whoa and square up or?
Okay.
Okay, because
I
you
don't
didn't
know how
do.
to do this, so I don't know. I've never really done this before, so
So,
I need a lot of coaching.
right, you just have to take away the pressure.
There again, see what I do is I step out in front of him and then I change my body language and it's like, come here, come here, come here. I want him to step to the center, at least for sure, face me like that. But now what I'll do is I'll pet him on whatever side you were working on. Now just back up.
On this side.
Okay, now just walk back up and walk this way towards the center. And get him to follow you. They don't have to come.
Got it?
Got a white button?
The white button?
It's counting, so it's,
It's working, yep. The white button is, you can take pictures of, the video. Sit back. There. It's hard for him to understand what you want when you're leaning forward. Yep, sit
Just
back.
trying to do the flexion on the one side. I got it on this side.
Yep, and just soften your hands. Yep, take them there, and that's, there, release. You need to just take him to a point of resistance. You can't expect him to do it perfect and bent all the way the first time.
Okay.
Take him to a point of resistance and then release.
well, after he softens.
Right, there.
Really good job.
Keep your heels down and not into him. That'll help you too. You don't realize you're adding the pressure. There you go. And ask for this side bend. Yeah, there you go. No, do not release when he moves his feet because you just taught him that you wanted him to step and turn.
Okay.
So sit back. Whoa, use your whoa word.
Whoa.
There you go. And now ask him to bend.
Yeah, see, we've never asked him to do this with a bit in his mouth yet, so.
Pretty sure we did.
Whoa.
So sit back, yep. Make your reins shorter. There you go. Now light. But you don't want to reward him if he moves. Don't release. Hold on to him. And keep your heel down and don't put your leg into him like that. There you go. Hold him. Not up and down. Nope. Yep. Keep your hand in the same place and the same amount of pressure.
Yeah, we did.
I should have seen a give.
I felt it in my hand. Like, you
I
want.
saw him soften, but I didn't see him give.
Okay.
There. All right. So take him out on the rail, give him a nice loose rein because we don't want to use our hands more than we do our seat
Okay.
and our voice. And then just click at him, use some leg pressure to get him to walk off. Ooh. So popping your heels on a young horse isn't always the best thing. Less is more. especially with him because his instinct when he's,
To run.
yeah, I mean, it's more than run, it's both. Inside leg, outside rein, don't crisscross your hands over their neck. Like, you don't drive a horse like a steering wheel. There you go. And so we wanna be real light, when he's moving forward, giving us what we want, we just kinda hang out there and be comfortable. I always start with my voice and my seat when I want my horse to do something, especially a young horse, before I go to my hands. Body is very important. Your butt is what's gonna help your horse. The lighter you get them off their butt, the better they're gonna ride. So the first thing we're gonna do is practice stop. And you're gonna get your legs off of them, you're gonna sit back, you're gonna say whoa, and then use your hands. Go ahead and practice over here.
There. Okay.
Try to keep them in front of the rail, camera. There you go. I mean, he'll be too far zoomed in down here. Okay, prepare to stop.
Whoa,
Yep, whoa,
whoa,
yep.
whoa, whoa.
Don't roll your shoulders forward. So when we switch directions, I'm gonna add pressure and ask for his shoulder to roll back. You're gonna do the same thing, use your inside rein and your inside leg and your outside rein. Look over your shoulder. So you ready to switch directions? Whoop. So I'm not the only one driving, okay? And so you gotta make sure that you're asking for it too. So we're gonna practice stopping.
Whoa,
There you go.
whoa.
And now ask him to turn and go the other way. There you go. So don't be surprised if his response is to depart and just go at a trot.
Right.
Because Bob's been working on keeping his feet moving because he was so lazy going forward. So don't be surprised if he switches directions and tries to trot off. So again, we're gonna stop.
Whoa,
You gotta use your whoa word.
whoa.
There you go. Let him sit. Pick up your reins, put your leg on him. Rein, look over your shoulder. There you go. So, you don't want your reins as tight as you have them, like you have a death grip on him. Don't worry about having a death grip, worry about having a nice loose grip and only use tight rein when you need it. Like when you prepare to stop, collect up on your reins so you're not pulling past your saddle. Another thing that'll help is if we pick the same spot every time to do this exercise, so if we stop right here,
Whoa, whoa.
see what I mean? If we pick the same spot every time, and then again, ask him to turn. See what I mean? Way better. The big thing too is you can't be nervous.
I'm not nervous with him. I'm more nervous that I'm not helping you.
Well, the thing is you're gonna make mistakes, and the only way you're gonna learn is by correcting those mistakes. Now, we made a whole bunch of mistakes already, right?
Yep.
But here we're gonna stop. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yep. And we're gonna turn the other way. The only way we learn is by doing it. And like I said, his response is to kind of scoot, like that's his coping mechanism, so that doesn't surprise me at all. Now, going this way, he stops almost on your nose, doesn't he?
Yeah.
The other way, he doesn't. But
Whoa.
this is actually funny because this is his stubborn side. Whoa. Okay?
He's doing it automatically.
Yep, because horses learn with resistance, release, repetition, rest, and reward. So through repetition, he's already figured out what the exercise is, right?
Yeah.
Very important that we use our seat. Before we use our hands. But like I said, this way, he's a little slower this way.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah. And switch directions. Wrong way, buddy. So we're gonna do this one more time each way.
Okay.
And then we're gonna change what we're doing.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa.
See what I mean? He's already starting to get the roll back this way. He's very smart this way.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny because that's his naughty side. That's his side that wants to be on top of you. That's the side that wants to be in your space. And he travels better this way, but he's slower on this side.
How many minutes do you want this to go?
Until we're done.
Okay.
I just record, because again, I don't like to
Whoa.
start, stop. Yep.
Whoa.
Good boy.
Other way.
Yeah. Look over your shoulder. And it's not gonna happen in a day.
No.
So now what we'll do is we'll work on trotting. So go ahead and ask him to trot. Yep, use your seat, push him with your seat. Just let him nice and jog. You wanna click at him, UQ. He doesn't do it, IQ. Yep. There you go, UQ, IQ. See how that works? If your cue doesn't get it to happen, then my cue has to happen. So don't roll your shoulders forward.
I said, got forward, go.
Yeah.
My shoulders go forward.
Yep. Cue, cue, click, click, click. Now we're gonna do the same exercise, but it's going to be at the trot. So we're gonna get him to his point where we want him to stop.
Whoa.
Yeah, sit back, use your leg. There you go. Now see, he did that one all by himself.
Yeah.
Because by the time I positioned myself, I was out of his line of sight. So that was you and him alone.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
So usually I would go a couple of times around if you can.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah. Just trot 2 circles, just because it's a lot, not a lot of area being covered in a short amount of time.
And we're trying to encourage forward motion. He knows how to stop.
Right. Now he's slowing down because you're already leaning. Okay, that was your second circle, so that
I
was
know,
a
but
stop.
he stopped, so I figured better not.
Okay, but you still gotta cue. Your body told him to stop. I mean, I saw you committing to stop right here. And that's when he slowed down. Now sit and stop.
Whoa.
Okay. See what I mean? You stop riding, he stops going. But you were already stopping here.
Because my brain was telling me.
And so is your body language.
Yeah,
You were preparing yourself instead of him.
right.
Yeah. Bump him with that leg. So wrong leg. Because you didn't bump him at all with your inside leg.
Just like, right?
The one that's closest to the inside would not be that one, that was to the outside.
So
If
I'm supposed to
a
kick him
horse
with the
moves
outside
away
leg.
from pressure, so I come up and I poke you in your forehead, you're gonna come towards me? Cause that's what you asked him with that leg. Your inside leg is moving your horse's shoulder out and away. So if you're facing this way, look, Ann, turn, go that way,
Go that way.
turn that way. Which one is your inside leg?
This way,
Okay, so and which one did you use?
the outside.
Right, so if you use your outside leg, so if I poke you in the forehead, you're gonna move away from pressure, right? So that inside leg is driving what part of the horse away from you? Away from your leg. Stop.
The front.
Right, you want him to move his shoulder, right?
Right.
So you wouldn't use your outside leg on that's too far back, just put your leg into him. There you go, see what I mean? When you start getting real technical and you're learning how to lope circles,
I guess
And-
that's kind of, I was hitting back here and pressuring here. I wasn't kicking him, and so I was like,
well,
turning
and
his head.
you're kicking back here for his hip instead of pushing up here for his shoulder too.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I guess I misunderstood. Now I understand.
There's 3 buttons on the side of a horse.
No, we're
No,
not.
yeah, he thinks he's like, I know this exercise now.
I know where we're going.
There's 3 buttons on a horse's side, the shoulder, the horse, and the hip.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful about leg placement. He hasn't established the 3 yet because we haven't put the pieces together or asked for more than anything than the shoulder right now. So,
Wait, try it.
actually, I just want him to get canter both direction, and that's it, and we'll be done. He's not Felix, so that's the good thing. And again, lot of drive with your seat, big kiss, cue with your outside leg,
Okay.
and you start asking him to go forward. Click, click, click first, trot. There you go. Okay. He thinks he's supposed to stop. Yep, nope,
I
don't
did
lean
it.
forward.
That was me, I know.
Yep,
I felt it.
so,
Sorry, buddy.
there you go, and just keep them going, rocking your hips. Push with your hips, drive, 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 go to our spot. Okay, next time around, you're gonna stop him, but don't stop him before you get there.
Right.
Okay, stop riding.
Oh, oh.
That wasn't bad.
I know I'm screwing him up. I just,
You're not screwing him up.
I don't want to.
No, turn and watch, I bet he turns real nice for you. Look at there.
Yeah.
He's a baby. This is the most this baby has ever had to do. So this is where I was saying to you, Bob, adding pressure, releasing pressure. You know, when I backed up and asked her to stop him, you know, he should be more focused on her and her stop riding. But I also released that pressure, which is also telling him to stop.
Sure. No, I get it.
Where, do you see how nice his rollbacks already are?
I do. I saw it.
And I mean, we've done this 2 days. So let's
Well,
go
and
ahead
not
and
even
go
2
this
days, not even 2 days consistently.
Right. Good. See, you picked that up. I didn't have to do anything. Push, don't sit backwards. You're not a low rider. Look up, sit up, push, 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 and ask him to stop.
I didn't do it quite right.
I mean, that wasn't bad. We don't expect him to sit on his hind end and stop like,
It was me that didn't
Joe.
do it in the right order. Yeah.
it's okay. He'll get it. Good boy.
He's nice and smooth once I get
Get him
in the,
going.
when I get in the groove of him, you know, me getting in his groove.
And
He's
then
already in it.
just ask him to walk off. Yeah. he has to turn around because that's the game we played every time. He's like, what? And then give him all the rain in the world. And let him stretch his neck. After he's went around a couple times, turn him towards the middle, and we'll work on bending, flexing again.
You'd use your rein to pop him a little bit too, so you don't have to kick him.
Yeah. He's just, a young horse. I try not to jab if I can. And then, like, with the way he copes with, he's like, ah, get out of here. Yeah. That's no fun to me. Yeah, go ahead and turn him towards the inside. Good boy. Yeah, turn him towards the inside. Oh, there you go. Good boy. See how he's crossing over too when she's asking for that rein, the diagonal?
I couldn't see it because the camera was blocking his feet and I wasn't looking at the camera.
You'll see it on the video. And again, don't release.
But I know what you mean.
Sit back.
Make sure it's a soft give, not a begrudging give.
Right.
You gotta feel him get soft.
And you gotta remember,
And if he wants to go in a certain, just let him go.
yep, but don't release your hand. Hold him there, hold him, release.
See, that was a try. That was a,
Right. And see, he's still problem solving because every time we've picked up the rein and we've
Was
added
that
pressure.
begrudging? Was that begrudging, that one?
I mean, that was kind of a FU, but
Okay. We'll try again.
every time we've picked up the reins, we've asked him to move his feet, so it's important to,
Do this after.
right.
Oh, that's good. He did that without even me asking him really to start
Right.
it. He knows the game.
he's a smart horse.
Good boy, yep.
Right, one more time.
Good boy. That's probably good for today.
Will one rein stop them and pull their head around?
Yeah,
And it sometimes will save a wreck. Not always, but usually.
yeah.
I just figured it'd be nice for him to just go down the driveway a little bit and somewhere not in circles for a while.
Well, horses like that better. I'm gonna go on the grass, not on the driveway.
I don't blame you. Come on, buddy.
But let's go. It's not fun. This is the fun part.
Right. This is
Sunny,
this
it's
is
the
all the
fun
work.
part, but-
This is what we did put all the work in for.
This is where we get to be a horse. Get on the grass, not on the ice. There you go.
Yeah,
He's like, I want to go back to that barn. I think I like the barn. There we go. I'm gonna get past the barn. There we go.
it's actually really nice in the sun.
Oh, very good. I don't even have my gloves on and they're not, my hands aren't cold. I'm always cold.